Hayley Miller, 50-game milestone this weekend. You're the first person in an AFLW capacity for Freo to do it. How special does that feel?
Yeah, well, I was supposed to share it with Ebony Antonio and Gabby O'Sullivan, which we talked about it for a fair while, of being the only three that hadn't missed a game, and the only reason why we had was because of suspension. Each of us had served a week for various different things. So all the way up until a few weeks ago, that was the plan, and then both of them were close contacts. So I'd streamed a week ahead. So. Yeah, I guess it's been a long journey to get to 50 games. You know, in a men's sense, that's not that many, but if you put it in the scope of the amount of games that we get each year, it's 6 years worth of footy.
Looking back, one or two moments that stand out as a highlight for you across the career. What comes to mind when that question comes to you?
I think the very first one, although the result wasn't great, and the first couple of seasons were pretty tough. To remember how incredibly nervous I was the very first time we ever stepped out, but the feeling of the dream coming to realisation was pretty awesome, and something that I reflect on pretty much every time that I'm asked that question about what's your sort of journey been like. But I guess coming into season 3, when things we had a bit of change go on, and then we started to get a bit of a roll on with some wins. That was pretty spectacular, and to have Kiara Bowers come back and to be able to play with her again. I played a lot of sort of not junior footy, but I guess pre AFLW footy with her at the Coastal Titans. So for her to come back and be able to play with her again was incredible, and to be there when she kicked a goal and played her first game for AFLW, for everyone to see how much of a star that we all that had seen her play before knew that she was, but to be there and see it happen again was incredible. And then I think this year's been phenomenal for me. So becoming club captain is a pretty proud moment for me and my family, and the amount of support that I've received from particularly my mum and dad, but my extended family and friends and everyone that's supported me along the way. I can't thank them enough.
We're starting to see these 50-game milestones pop up this year. How special is it to be a part of that crop, and to see these players who have been there since day dot tick off this milestone now in the AFLW?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a fair few, but then if you also think about these first few are probably, like myself, have only missed one. I guess a couple of teams that have been in finals a little longer than us, they're the ones that were in front of me, but all the players coming up in the next couple of weeks probably wouldn't have missed a lot of footy over the last 6 years. So to be able to put together 6 consecutive seasons of playing pretty much every game is pretty incredible for all the girls involved.
And finally, a decent way to bring up your 50. It's a prelim final. How's the excitement amongst the group? And then, like you said, hopefully we can make a grand final and you can have those other two reach their 50-game milestone as well. But in the midst of a final series, it makes it even more special.
Yeah, I think we've never been this sort of prepared for a final, and I know the girls are just incredibly excited and just super pumped and ready to go and show what we're made of. And it's an exciting time to have your 50th game in there. Somewhere is a little cherry on top, but for those girls, if we make the grand final and their 50 games is on that grand final, that'll be pretty special for them and for all of us if we're to make it.